75. 8:50 left. Pistons by 8. Dumars off to Edwards. Baseline gun over Sikma, and he got some Jack Sikma contact. Missed the shot. 5 fouls on Sikma.
And that's not a Jack Sikma foul. You know, that's really out of character for Jack. He's too old a pro, too seasoned to make a silly mistake like that.
And it was not a smart foul. Let's leave it at that.
He's had a couple of fouls tonight that are really surprising to me because he's hurt his teammates. They're shorthanded, and they need all the intelligence defensively they can get from him.
Another veteran, Ricky Green, hollered some encouragement across the foul lane to Jack as Edwards made 2 at the line. It's 85-75. James Edwards with 6, the Pistons by 10, 8:37 left. Ricky Green topside back to Sikma, deep in the left. The long gun doesn't go. Pistons all over the glass. Rodman with it. Up the middle ahead to Isaiah. Shovel back to Sally. Leans inside. Hit hard. He hits the basket support. He's fouled by Sikma. Sikma's through. He is just fouled out.
That contact underneath then was worth it to John Sally, but right now he's aching a little bit, but in a minute he'll say that was a good foul. I throw.
Jack got his money's worth on that foul.
Soviak was intelligent. He raised his hand on it and tried to draw the referee's attention over and let him think that it was his foul.
Sikma with just 4 points and 2 rebounds has fouled out.
About 16 minutes of play.
Sally at the line. The first one's up and it's in. Edwards, Sally, Rodman, Isaiah, and Joe Dumars for Chuck Daly. John Sally in double figures with 10. And now he has 11. And the Pistons lead by 12. 8 1/4 left. It's 87-75 at the Palace. Green gets a screen from Krzysztofiak. Takes it top of the key. Fires from there. No. Rebound. Brewer. He's on for Sikma. 8:09 left. Pistons by a dozen. Krzysztofiak free on the wing. Fires and fills it. And we're going to get a foul called. Count the basket.
Krzysztofiak has had a nice ball game this evening. He's really been working hard on the boards and taking his time on that little set jump shot, and it's been very accurate.
Well, that's a very difficult shot at this point because the Bucks are really in trouble. They know it. He knows it. He's alone on the wing. He's not Ricky Pierce, but he's got to shoot it. When he's wide open, he did, and he drilled it.
I always liken that to about a 6-foot putt in the Masters to win the ball game.
Brewer was fouled by Edwards. He gets the 1 free throw after the Krzysztofiak make outside. He got it from the line.
And they're well within reach. 9 points, 8 minutes. They're on schedule pretty much.
Lambier on for Edwards. Pistons get Isaiah inside with a dish to Lambier. Fouled from behind on the shot with 7:49 left. And the Pistons up 87-78. Billy goes to the line.
3 years ago, Sidney Moncrief would have had the speed in those tired old legs to get on the inside of that, but he had to come up from behind. You can see his great leaping ability, but he did foul Bill Lambert.
Let's take 10 here for an ID on the Pistons Playoff Basketball Network. Bill Lambert stood tall down the stretch on Wednesday. Scored the game's final 6. He's at the line here, and he's got the first one down.
In that game 1, he knew that Milwaukee had the foul on their possession. He held the ball and wanted to be fouled down 1, and he sank both of them.
7:44 left. Now it's 89-78 Pistons. Bucks with it. Green feeding Moncrief. Moncrief back out to Ricky Green on the wing to Krzysztofiak. He fires, hand in his face from Sally. Shot short. Pistons bought it. Run the break to Sally. Sally inside against Krzysztofiak. The half bucket, he hit it. 91-78 Pistons.
Fresh legs, great speed.
7:18 to play. Ricky Green looking for the posting Krzysztofiak. Now Krzysztofiak goes away. Roberts comes to screen. They'll bounce to Krzysztofiak, wide of the lane. He'll motor to the dotted line, miss a wild scoop. Lambier boards it, lobs to Dumars. 7 minutes left. Pistons lead them 91-78. OD between the rings against Green. Screen from Lambier. Back top side to Billy. A bounce to Isaiah. He'll take the baseline on Roberts. Dish it high post to Sally. Clock at 6. Sally inside. He finger rolls and fills it up. John Sally has 15 points, and the Bucks have to call timeout now. They do. 6:40 left. It's the Pistons 93 and Milwaukee 78 in Game 2. Timeout on the Pistons Playoff Basketball Network. There's a great gift idea for the sports fan, a Piston fantasy tape. An authentic sounding 5-minute audio tape. I'll put it together for you. You or your favorite sports fanatic are featured as the star in the last 30 seconds of the 7th game of the NBA Finals. For more information on the Pistons fantasy tape, just call 517-371-2142 during business hours. The Piston fantasy tape. A great idea and a great gift. The phone number again, 517-371-2142. Call during business hours for more information.
Hey, George, you promised me one of those. I still haven't got it.
I'm going to do you one.
I got your picture finally.
For Father's Day.
Oh, hey, yeah, that'd be great. Next year or this year?
Let's go for this year. This looks like it could be a special Piston year. 6 1/4 left. Bucks ball. Pierce back in the game. They need him now. It's 93-78 Pistons. And Joe Dumars has picked up his first foul.
Now you've got it as a coach. You have to change your strategy and tell your players we only have to gain back a basket a minute. And you probably have to sprinkle in a couple of three-point attempts along the way.
Pistons lead them by 15. When the opposition does not hit 100, the Pistons are 40-2 overall and 4-0 in the playoffs. Milwaukee has a ways to go to hit 100.
I don't think they'll make it
at the line.
I don't think they'll make it tonight.
He has 15 points. Kristoviak's had an excellent game. He made the first. He's 11 for 13 at the line. 93-79. He hits the next two. So it's 93-80 Pistons, 6:20 left. Isaiah, Dumars, Rodman, Sally, and Lambier for Chuck Daly. Isaiah bouncing to Dumars off the screen. Foul line extended. Firing no. Rebound Brewer ahead to Humphries. Humphries finds Roberts with it on the baseline. Back to Humphries on the wing. Humphries has Sally on him. Thinking about what to do with it. He knows Roberts now has Isaiah on him posted. Pass goes to Pierce on top anyway. Pierce top of the key. Sends it, scores it. They still had to get it to that guy, and they did. They drilled it. It's 93-82. Pistons by 11.
And you can't fault Joe's defense. It was just a great physical shot.
5:44 left. Isaiah working between the rings.
Here's another big man, little man switch.
Isaiah has Kristoviak on him on the wing. He'll stutter step to the baseline, and Rainbow, no. Rodman tapped it in. How about that? The worm skies and taps and scores. 95-82 Pistons, 5:20 left. Humphries for Milwaukee. Foul line Pierce. Faked the shot. Dished it deep to Kristoviak, who got it down. Kristoviak has 18 points and 13 rebounds.
And it was a rare Ricky Pierce assist.
Didn't seem to catch him by surprise. He must have thrown it to him once or twice before during the season. Lambier gets it inside, goes back outside of Dumars. He'll bounce to Isaiah. He'll down the lane and try and scoop. No, tap by Sally, yes, but a foul. Bennett Salvatore says John's guilty of the loose ball foul, pulling down the rebound.
And he did climb from the weak side. He was using a couple guys as step ladders over there.
Shot by Isaiah on the Piston attempt, trying to counter the Kristoviak basket off the Pierce feet on the other end. Pistons don't get it. Roberts, who was shoved with the Pistons in the penalty, walks the other way, and he'll shoot two.
Number 50, Benny Johnson checks back in.
Benny Johnson checks in for Joe Dumars. Roberts makes. It's a 10-point game. It's anything but over. He nails the next. It's a 9-point game. 95-86.
The Bucks don't have any quit in it.
Chuck Daly went back to his most consistent guard in this series so far, Vinnie Johnson. DJ. Line dish, baseline Sally. The rainbow goes. John Sally. Guns and it goes. John Sally was 17 Piston points. 97-86. He's 7 out of 9. 4:20 left. Ricky Pierce steps back behind the three-point line. Misfires. Wide left to Lambier. Ahead to Isaiah. Isaiah on the break will stop it and run some time off.
Good judgment.
Chuck Daly agrees. Back out it goes to Vinny. They're running his play. Lambier coming to screen. Now BJ has Krystkowiak on him on a switch. He'll fire over him. No. Rebound comes off inside to Humphries. 97-86. Pistons lead it. Just under 4 minutes left. Bucks ball. Humphries between the rings. On the wing to Krystkowiak. In the paint, Roberts. He's three-timed. He'll force anyway and fill it. Tough hoop for Roberts.
A lot of time on the clock. It was good patience, but your clock becomes your enemy before too long.
97-88. Milwaukee trails. We have 3.5 left. Lambier looking to screen for Isaiah. On the pick and roll, he has Humphries. Instead, the lob goes to Sally, though. Sally under for the reverse, and he hit it. John Sally turning up the tempo now. He has 19 points.
That's a cute move. He was under complete control. He used the basket to block any attempted block on his shot.
Krystkowiak from Milwaukee tried a triple. Mistake. He missed it badly.
He didn't want to take that shot. He knows that they're desperate and he needs something, but it is a mistake to take a shot like that.
Rodman rebounds, and the fans are walking away. They think it's in the bank. 2:50 left. John Sally has a dozen in the fourth. Isaiah goes to him. John goes to the baseline. Back out to Isaiah. Vinny on the wing. Triple try. It is off, and it's tapped up and in by Rodman. 101-88 Pistons. 2.5 to play.
The two ex-boys are just taking turns pounding that offensive board.
Krystkowiak gets it from Humphries on top, fires and fills it for Milwaukee.
That's more in his range. That's the type of shot he should limit himself to.
101-90. 2:10 to play. Isaiah against Humphries. Wide of the lane. Pick and roll with Rodman. Isaiah to the foul line. Dishes deep to Rodman. He gives to Sally. Sally powers it up and in. 21 for John Spider Sally. 103-90. And Milwaukee takes timeout with 1:47 to play in the Pistons Playoff Basketball Network. Stay tuned immediately after tonight's game on the TV side of our simulcast for the Channel 50 10 o'clock news. A special 50 focus on postpartum depression. Cynthia Caddy reports on baby blues. Ray Lane updates the scores. Randy Berta with the weather. Roger McCoy and Amir Jacobson bringing the local and national news. The TV 50 10 o'clock news right after the game. The game has 1:47 to play in it. John Sally 6 for 6 from the floor in the fourth. Humphries trying for three. Top of the key won't go through. Rodman to Isaiah. It's 103-90. Pistons call the screen roll. Isaiah and Lambier against Humphries and Krystkowiak. They lead them by 13. 1.25 left now. Shot clock just inside 10. Off to Sally. Wide of the lane. He fires. He fills it. John Sally now 7 for 7 in the fourth.
And Isaiah's been getting the ball with a hot hand.
It's 105-90. 1:15 to play. Humphries top of the key. Krystkowiak deep from the wing. Long gun Snow. Rebound Rodman. Jack Sickman, Sidney Moncrief, and Ricky Green, three Milwaukee veterans looking on and looking downcast now. The Pistons have them by 15. Rodman gets it dotted line. Dishes deep to Sally. A finger roll, no. Tap, yes. Rodman. 107-90. 45 seconds to play.
There's some fatigued Buck legs out there right now. They gave their best battle, but they just didn't have enough this evening.
Pierce From the corner, tries, no. It's off the heel. Rodman keeps it alive. And Dennis is going to get the loose ball foul instead of his 13th rebound. 35 seconds to play, and the Pistons will head to Milwaukee this weekend with a chance to end the series. They get him Sunday and Monday.
I think the back-to-back games is really an advantage for Detroit right now, because if the Bucks are still short-handed, there's less time to recover, and the depth of Chuck's bench is going to tell a tale.
35 seconds to play. 107-91. As Kristoviak makes the first free throw. Pierce will come out, and Chuck Daly goes to his bench now for Michael Williams.
Oh, the referee won't let him in. There's a dead ball. That's mean. You know, the rookie gets a chance to get his first time in this series, and the referee pulls a play.
Kristoviak made them both. It's 107-92, 35 seconds left. Pistons lob it way up to Lampier, fouled on the shot. Tony Brown got him, and he drove Billy to the basket support. Bill gave him a smirk when he got up.
You know, that's also the breakaway foul rule, so Billy will shoot one free throw now, and the Pistons will get the ball out of bounds, and Williams said to Brown, thanks, I didn't get in the ball game. Thanks for stopping the clock.
Isaiah sits down smiling with his team up 109-92. Michael Williams into the game. Lampier hits the breakaway foul shot. Now the foul's out, and the Pistons have the ball. Sally wide of the lane. His first miss of the fourth quarter. Brewer boards it. 15 seconds left. Green tries for three. No, it won't go through. Rebound, Bill Lambier. Way up to Vinny. 8, 7, 6 seconds left. He'll spin inside and hit the glasser. He knocks it down off the window with 4 seconds to play. It's 112-92. And as Humphries goes inside for a shot with time winding down, he's hit. There's no foul called. And there's no love lost between the Pistons and Milwaukee Bucks. But the Pistons have them down 2-zip. After the first two of the best-of-7 series, our final at the Palace. The Pistons 112 and the Milwaukee Bucks 92. This is the Pistons Playoff Basketball Network. The Pistons explode late, and they have dropped the Bucks here 112-92, at least by the looks of the final score. It was really closer than that. And our unsung hero tonight for Taco Bell is Vinny Johnson. Strong, strong floor game, some big baskets, took a licking and kept on ticking. Vinny Johnson's our unsung hero. Taco Bell has your order. Make a run for the border. Our Lights Jewelers defensive player of the game is Bill Lambier. Billy cashed in with 10 points and had 12 rebounds, all defensive boards. He's our Lights Jewelers defensive player of the game. And our Dunham's player of the game, how about the Spider-Man, John Sally, 23 points. He was 10 for 14 from the floor, 7 for 8 in the fourth quarter. He gets a gift certificate from Dunham's, the complete sports outfitter. 112-92, the score up on the board, and yes, in the final moments, Milwaukee was out of it, but for much of the game, the Pistons really had to work for it.
They're making the Pistons work for it. I think that it's going to be a whole new series of events when they get to the Bradley Center Sunday and Monday. There isn't any quit in the Milwaukee Bucks, and they've got to take some pride in what they've done shorthanded, and I think Dell will sell that to his ball club.
All right, Dick, look forward to seeing you in Milwaukee. Game 3 will be Sunday afternoon over there on the radio side. Dick and I will simulcast Game 4 Monday night in Milwaukee at 8 o'clock Detroit time. For Dick Motta and for our producer-director Harry Hutt, this is George Blaha reminding you again the final score here in Game 2 was the Pistons 112 and the Milwaukee Bucks 92. Good night, everybody.
Detroit Pistons basketball was brought to you by Dunham's, the complete sports outfitter. Now with 10 Detroit locations, also Grand Rapids, Battle Creek, and Saginaw. By Budweiser, Beechwood Age for that clean, crisp taste. This Bud's for you. By your Greater Detroit Chrysler Plymouth dealers. By Coca-Cola Classic. By Amoco Ultimate Lead-Free Premium. Amoco, your car knows. By the Kelly Springfield Tire Company. Kelly Tires, a good deal on a great tire. By Kroger. At Kroger, every day is game day. Go Kroger. By GE Automotive. If you're a car maker or supplier, put their minds to work. And by the Michigan State Lottery. Play Super Lotto, and you can become a Michigan Lottery millionaire.